I'm sorry about the abrupt cut there. I forgot to put new batteries in when I started the last video. No point in doing that now because there's going to be another one in Tubba Blubba's castle, and we're not going to be fighting anyway. So, yeah, we really won't be fighting. I don't want to over-level, and I forgot. I probably shouldn't have fought, but I like doing all the optional fights. Okay. There's nothing else to do now. Said I want to do that all. Let's go ahead and probably should have opened up all the pipes. Shit, I'll do that later. I'll do it later. Also, Life Shroom. You want to use one this chapter? Sure as heck gonna be one we want though. Oh, good. Jump over the chest. Yeah, I know this is still not technically progression. I would have done it in the last video, but things happened. Yeah, so I realized the one thing about me saying, oh, I can have as many chances as I want, is the fact that there's not any urgency to not die. Like, I'm like here, like my mindset is, dying is better than using my repel gel now. And I don't know if it should be like that. We can't buy life shrooms from anywhere else, so yeah, we'll buy one on the way out of here. But don't let me forget it. We don't want to use one this chapter. I just wanted to buy another one now, so that because we can't be holding two at the same time either. That's another thing. Because most, like, repel gel, we're going to be holding two. I'll just say, oh, I can't use the second one. Life Shroom, we can't be holding two because they will activate automatically. One per chapter, and oh, we didn't use a Life Shroom in the first two chapters. It doesn't matter. One per chapter. Yeah, I had to end up taking one of the HP Plus badges off, so FP Plus. So back to 10 FP, which is what we had before. Like, let's say I completely forgot about that other FP Plus badge, and I would have been none the more acquainted with what am I trying to say? Wouldn't have been anymore. So there are a few enemies in Gusty Gulch. Very easy to avoid here. Windmill. A lot of video games have a windmill. I remember thinking about that a while ago. Two partners out at the same time. To what do I owe this? I think it's so funny how this time he ate Herbert. Oh, it was gruesome. Poor Herbert. Yeah, Herbert was the one I thought was funny, but even then, I still thought Stanley was funny too, and that's the one that kind of became the Lucagen meme. Every time she saw Boo, she'd be like, "Stanley, is that you?" But even that, I thought it was funny how they have the Boo names. But yeah, you don't ever get to see Herbert. It is weird how these Boo. I mean, actually, it makes sense why they're kind of faded color. Yeah. Oh, because we still have Goombario out. We're gonna. Stanley's rather stupid, though. Yeah, he doesn't see him. Everything's cool, lady. I guess he sacrificed himself, because Tubba Blubba probably knows ghosts are here. Then again, when they're invisible, they're untouchable in this. That's kind of the way it is in all Mario games. I can't think of any game where you can hurt a Boo when it's invisible, because apparently invisible makes them invincible as well. Alright. Oh, Stanley, the horror of it all. We just used a heart block, we don't need another one. And yes, I do know there's no max for my star points. I'm just really paranoid. Dizzy Dial, we don't need that, we're already full anyway. However, one of these has a repel gel. I hate having to run from these fights, because eventually we're going to fail. And when we do, we're going to die unless... And I might have already said this, I always thought the repel gel was some kind of sock. Even now looking at it, I can see it's a bottle with like the toothpaste, but like with the toothpaste or whatever actually coming out. Let's be honest, HP restoration really is more important than FP. like I'm gonna need. No, I mean I meant the other way around. We're FP, so. The song, it takes a while to get into its rhythm, but once it does, it's just so damn catchy. We got one more area. We're almost at the castle. Super Shroom. Is there any need? We don't need it right now. I gotta just use the Fire Flower Sim. I think it does do more on ice enemies, but it's only 3 power, which is good for early in the game, but it's like later on. Like, oh, do 5 to ice enemies. Well, guess what? Just use a Thunder Rage. 5 to all enemies. Okay, so these guys aren't... See, most castles have like 2 or 3 types of enemies. I forgot you can't outrun them. Oh well. At least we get to see what happens when you get dropped with Parakarry. This is not good. We'll be thrown out of the castle when they catch us. Can't we get around these creatures by using the ability of one of our party? Way to be specific there, Parakarry. Let's go for it. See, I love the interior of this castle. I just do not like that all there are clubbas to fight. We don't actually fight these things. But we will not be fighting a single clubba. Actually, let's see if we can actually just avoid them all. Like, that'll be my goal. Not even get into a fight. That's right, we can't do anything here now. I forget what badge that is. That might be D down jump. That would be a good badge to have. You know I want it. Now, one of these you can blow up. It might be on the 2nd floor, I don't know. Problem is, if we do it too close to the clubba, we will get into a fight. Okay. Whoa! We turned the lights out. Clubbas, they're pretty slow, but they carry those big sticks. Okay. There's quite a few star pieces in here laying out in the open. And by quite a few, I mean, I think there's 2, both of which happen to be on tables. Okay. If only we had this spring jump and knock that thing right off. Clubbas are kind of derpy, though. Alright, this is where the stairs are. Whoops. For some reason I always think the super block's on this set. Nope, it's on the other one. We do get a... If necessary, we need the castle key. One of my favorite parts from Lucagen's Let's Play. Oh my god. Should I go down there? Oh. Like, it did make me realize the first time it is pretty low. Like, you can almost jump up there. That boo gives us a hint about Tubba Blubba. Saying, if you see him now, he's invincible. Just run. Alright. Well, I don't normally have you upgraded by this time, Cooper. But this is a very special run. But we're going to need to take you out because there are the guys I don't know the name of because you don't see them in fights. I wonder if they have a name. They have to have a name, but let's see. I don't know. And this has bugged me to the end of time. Why can't you go under here? Come on. This castle's obviously built for Tubba Blubba, so it's gigantic, so... I mean, you can go under the tables, which you can't normally do, so why can't you go through the parts of the stairs? What are they called? The railings, yeah. And for some reason, I always imagine there being 2 hallways. Like, I guess I think the castle is bigger than it is. That's just my childhood failing me, though. And there have been times where, because the door is so big and the lock's so small, I'm trying to run away from the guy, and I can't find the lock on the door. It's happened before. Yeah, normally this castle actually does take me a long time because of all the goddamn clubbers. This is much better. Oh no. Oh boy, that was close. And because of those guys, I've only gotten caught by them once, and honestly the one thing that's kind of cool is when you're spinning, like they'll have you, you're still spinning in place, and it takes like 2 seconds for them to actually get you out. So we're on the 2nd floor now. So, Drive Ruins, we're going down. Now we're back to our theme of just going to the top. Nope. It's not there. It has to be, though. It has to be here because of the table where the badge was, the D-down jump, or what I thought might be the D-down jump. Come on. Really? Can't be on the top floor, because I know that at the top floor there's nothing secret about that. Maybe it's this one. Shit. Wasn't nothing there anyway, though. Well, we'll save now, just in case we do get in the fight. Yeah, be more specific, please. Tell me which party member. I mean, I know, but just in case you don't know. I guess it's not that hard to guess, though. It is it's the party member you get. You use it, well, not against the boss, but in the level. But one thing I like about this game is they still make the other party members viable. It's not like, even Cooper is probably the least used. They still make him used a few times. Could have used him to get that dizzy dial out there. We just decided not to. Oh, shit, you better get back here quick, bro. Thank you. Okay, so where the hell was the thing I was supposed to jump down to? I do not remember this. Fuck. Well, it helps have the club again. Wait, it's the spot he's guarding, isn't it? Well, I didn't think there were going to be any required fights here. It might be... Yeah, it is the spot he's guarding. Yeah. It's very cleverly blocked. It's not the other cracks. It's... Is it possible for him to go to sleep anywhere than where he was originally? Let's check it out. Oh! I don't know. We might have to beat him. But if we beat him, I want the first strike. I don't want to be running away. And then, okay, let's just go over here, see if he falls asleep anywhere else. No, you go back the other way. Oh, he was, too. You go over there. This is really fun, isn't it? Yeah. Hopefully there's only one of you. 2? Okay, fine. That's fine. Be 2 of you. Wish I could practice this action today. Okay. I don't mind having more badge points. That way I can get the FP Plus badge back on. Yeah, here we go. Definitely wasn't the one in the middle, it was this one. Oh shit, I was supposed to do the one in the middle first, that's right! Oh no, now we have to backtrack all the way. So, first world problems, please be the D-down jump. Alright! That's nice, that is really nice. We're not going to be fighting any enemies with defense in this chapter. I don't care. think I care. I don't. I do not care at all that happened. So yeah, I'm not going to equip the D down jump now, but definitely good to have it. Definitely the Chapter 4 boss, I will want it. Chapter 3 is a weird chapter to me, just because of how much things change. You go from the forest, this really dark forest, to this really light area. And I don't mean like light, I just mean light in terms of color in it. You're in the Gusty Gold. It just seems really weird. But yeah, the Gusty Gulch definitely isn't one of my... I like the music. Other than that, it's not especially memorable to me. It's just weird though. Like, Forever Forest is... Yeah. Like all the other chapters, it makes sense. Like a volcano in the jungle, that makes sense. Even a mountain and desert makes sense, because the mountain actually seemed like it wasn't... If it was like an ice mountain in the desert, that would be what I was talking about how it wouldn't make sense. But this puzzle kind of became a tradition throughout the Paper Mario series. What's weird is that in this game it's required. In Thousand Year Door it's not. And Super Paper goes back to being required again. And Sticker Star, I'm still gonna play Sticker Star again, because you know what? It is an entry in the Paper Mario series. If there's one thing I remember about Paper Mario games for, it is playing them over and over again. Super Paper Mario I did play less than the others. Like, I probably played Super Paper Mario as much as I've replayed like other games that I really like. Paper Mario 1 and 2 are special though, because of how many times I played them. Them and Mario 64. And I guess Ocarina of Time, just because of all the times I played on both the N64 and the 3DS version. And Super Mario 64 has its own DS version, but unlike Ocarina of Time, it's more changed. Boy, Nintendo doesn't make remakes like they used to, except for Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. As I say, they put the Zelda remakes to shame, man. But they said they would change things in the... Was that the Mega Rush badge? I honestly thought it was in Chapter 4. Okay, we have the Mega Rush now. It only takes one, so we can take Deep Focus off. And Mega Rush on. That is awesome. And this is not a required fight. There's 4 of them, I remember that. Oh, just open the door. He was like in the doorway. What's this? Maple syrup, okay. Like I said, FP items are more important, but I don't want to have too few HP items. Yeah. Alright, goodbye. Sorry. Wish I could have used you, but I never did. Alright. Is there safe blocking here? No, not yet. What's this? This little doorway here. Do I need flurry for that? What's this? I smell something very fishy. Alright. Now, actually, there's something I want to show you. Although, Out of Sight does use 2 FP. But I don't care, because I want to show you this. I never knew you could do this before. I used to think you could only get out of this by running away. But no, you can actually just use Out of Sight. And watch this. Oh, thanks. That will happen sometimes. But he'll look at you. He doesn't even try to attack, and he just runs away. I don't know why I never thought of that before, but yeah. The bad thing is you do end up there like you do when you run away from the battles, so we have to do this the other way. using it in the field. And we got to the end, but no, it's locked. Alright. Now I want to try something here. I've actually wanted to try this for this room. Put on another badge, but one that doesn't use any power slow-go. Does this help avoiding these guys? Wow, it really does. I never thought I'd want to use you slow-go, but look at that. Now let's make a run. Oh, you can't even spin? Jesus. Well, I'm glad I found one use for this badge that I thought was useless. Like, I wondered, I mean, they gotta have it in the game for a reason. Like, if they were gonna make something as a joke, they might as well make something that made Mario, like, move drunk or something like that. Even in Jimmy Neutron Attack of the Twonkies, they did that. And to my knowledge, they didn't have, like, slow sneakers in that game. Okay, so we are at the save block now. So I guess in the next video we'll fight a boss, huh? Well, we probably will, but honestly, this is one of the bigger teases. And, aside from the one that I said I was gonna fight, which I guess doesn't count because I was intending to get through fighting none of them, and there was one I had to fight. I just chose to say, oh, I can't avoid this, so I don't want to get first struck. Alright, so in the next video, we will go onward now with the Mega Rush badge. To be completely honest, I'm probably going to, because the boss of this chapter does 6 damage, I'm probably just going to try to get hurt for 4, and then attack him with the Mega Rush. We'll see how well I can do that. Yeah, I gotta see how, yeah, it'll be hard. But it'll definitely be helpful technique against this boss and then later bosses like Anti-Guy. So, and pretty much all the bosses later in the game that do more than 5 damage. Alright, see you guys. Bye.